Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Good afternoon, farmers. Well, it's almost noon. Yeah. We're still in the same day as the last episode of A Day on the Farm. I figured it's noon. Why start a new day? Rex teleported up here. The first thing we're going to do is head on down to the agricultural store to buy the birds. The bird's the word. So let's head on down there, get our birds, and then, as you probably may have saw, like in my update video on the birds, yeah, we got to get our tractor situation taken care of. But let's pop on down to here. Give it a couple seconds. There we go. Pay our $2 fee for the day for riding the bus. A couple things we need to buy in here though. Greenhouse goods. I'm going to buy some paprika. I don't remember, you know, that may have been part of an update. I just wasn't paying attention. Who knows? Yeah, we'll buy that. Don't care. And then animals and fertilizers. Come on, click, clickety click. There we go. So I can't buy more hens or cows. Ducks, we certainly can. With the little arrows over here, there's 10 ducks, 10 geese, 1 Ronnie the rooster, and 10 pigeons. Bam. So we are all set there. Instead of taking the bus back, we'll just teleport. And just like that, we do have our pigeons up there, which I have no idea what the use of them is for. Hey Ronnie, what's up? Ronnie the rooster. You think he'd be outside, but that's fine. And we'll head into our hay barn and make sure our geese and ducks are in there. I'm sure they are. Yeah, we're going. Yeah. That tractor is beautiful. Hello, ladies. I almost said fellas, but ladies. It does say that they go down to the lake and feed themselves. It's too bad that you don't see them like going down and swimming on. They call that a lake. It's more like a pond. So this situation here, yeah, I have no idea. I assume somehow when the game reloaded this in, the plow is stuck up on the roof. I wonder if I can get this off today. There we go. Now am I stuck on... No, what am I stuck on? There we go. Nope, I'm not sure what is going on here. Not sure at all. Bouncy. The problem I have is if I release myself from that plow, I have no idea what's going on with this thing. Are we set now? Are we all set? From whatever it was stuck on? Alright, now we can start a day. I was a little hungry, so let's have something to eat. There, now we're all set. I'm actually thinking about doing some jobs today. Transport, there's got to be a plow job somewhere. Transport, plow a field. Plow a field, 2.63 hectares. What field would that be? That'd be this one right here. So we're going to take our beautiful new big modern tractor and our plow, and we're going to go do a quest today. Quest, job, whatever you like to call it. And let's head up there, and of course it'd be nice to see some other NPCs. Really, dude, you had to stop right there. Go see some more character models. So let's head up to Redberry, say hello to a few people, and take a job. This cow's here is going to try to cause problems. I can see it already. I also have gone down to see if those, since the update of 0.997, the trailers up in the tree have disappeared. So how many people are at church today? So I'm pretty much trying to
Pretty
see.
disturbing.
All right, so you can see that she has the yellow top, but she's wearing
One
shorts.
day it'll all be different.
Well, she's got the yellow top and shorts as well.
On top of all this, my headache is killing me.
But most of all, they are mostly wearing
I
different
really thought
outfits.
this would change by now.
I'm trying to see anyone that
I hope
we
it'll change
really
someday,
know.
After all.
Emily. I've been kind of looking for Oliver a little bit. I haven't seen him yet. Are we where we need to be for the plow job? Or no, they're up here. All right. Let's move on. Everyone's staring at me. Maybe they just are not used to seeing the big tractor. Wait, did they redo the town a little bit? I don't remember the banner up there. I don't remember that either. But then again, I'm not usually looking up. Unless I'm here to fix this building here. Looks like they might be spicing up the town just a little bit. Brandon and Jacob.
Just what I was thinking.
Oh, we'll just skip right through
That's
town.
pretty disturbing.
Was she talking about me? I am very disturbing. Here's our Jack Bear and the plow. Let's run across the field here. Let's see what Frank looks like. Yeah, Frank looks a lot different. That doesn't look like Frank at all. The Frank that we know. Looks like the job is over here somewhere. Looks like Zoe is the one with a job for us.
Hello.
Oh, it's you again.
I don't like the way our character kind of looks now. I mean, the mall looks better, but for some reason when we go into conversations, we're always, it looks like we're part of the Munchkin clan here or something.
Is there something I can help you with?
There's a field nearby that needs plowing. Will you do it?
Yes, I feel like plowing
Sounds
your
good.
field today.
I'll take care of this.
I've already done one of mine. I don't know if she's waving or fanning herself. I have no idea. We can just teleport right back to our tractor. Alright, let's head on down to this field. And we'll get it done for Zoe. So the one thing I haven't tested out in patch .997 is hiring harvesters once again, but I have not seen anything where they have fixed that issue. I would have to go back into an old save and find some fields again and hire some workers to harvest. But on this save game, we're a long ways away from doing any field, plowing work. Alright, so we got both axles on, we got on cruise control, do a couple of headlands around here. Shouldn't take too long with this beast. Now I'm wondering, now that we got a bigger tractor, are there any future bigger equipment coming? Like maybe a little bit bigger plow? Like maybe a 6-spaded plow? I mean, I can get along with the cultivators and the seeders that we have. I would love for that cultivator and seeder to hook up. That's one thing I haven't tried to see if it will, but like I said, I didn't see that in the patch notes either. Now, the one question I had with Ronnie the Rooster, in case you didn't see my update video on the birds, the rooster will fertilize eggs if they're left in the coop overnight, but the problem that we have is our wife is pretty darn good at cleaning out the coop every day from the eggs. And there is no option to tell the wife, hey, don't collect the eggs out of the coop. So I don't see us ever getting extra hens to sell. Now, I will say this, one night on that video, I was just sleeping before the wife would collect the eggs, and one time, I think I slept a total of 6 nights, and then one time I slept for a week. One time only did we get some extra hens that were sold, and I got $70. But it didn't say how many hens I sold, so I don't know how much hens actually go for. Or should I say, they're probably going to be chicks at that point, because, you know, if they're just born, I had no room for them. I don't know, but, you know. But, you know, we bought Ronnie the Rooster, so we'll see what happens there. You know, maybe we'll, who knows, I have no idea. As for the geese and the ducks, I did not test, but I have been told that the wife will collect the eggs from the geese and the ducks as well. And I wonder if she can make special recipes with those eggs. I don't know. The field right next to us, I do believe that is our field. So I've been also toying with the thought of just skipping a year to maybe get little Timmy out of the crib. But for now, I think what I'll do is I'll just slowly prep our fields by plowing and cultivating them. And yeah, we might just I just might take the whole year off and skip a year, so little Timmy can come out of the crib, and we can see him maybe do some things around the farm, because I do believe he'll work around the farm as well, but it's the same chores as the wife. But as we know, the one thing I could not get the wife to do last year was collect from the greenhouse. I think I went almost, was it 2 weeks? I think I went, and yeah, she didn't collect the stuff out of the greenhouse. And else, I forgot what update that was in. That might have been like in 0.993. I don't remember. Now, plowing this field, I don't have to get every little speck. As long as we get the field 96% plowed, Zoe would be more than happy. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Do you think we should just slowly prep some of our fields and then maybe just not do any harvest this year and just like skip a year so we can get little Timmy out of the crib? Or would you prefer we just slowly fix the fields and do some harvesting once again? I mean, obviously we don't need the cash. Well, we don't need anything really. We don't need the cash. We don't need the social points. We're pretty well set off in every category going. So all I can do is some more farming, I suppose. Slowly farm. Or if there's any test out there you would like me to try. There is one test I think I'm going to do. But I need a little more extra time to record that episode, because that would take a while for sure. And really sometimes these tests I do seem a little weird. Not the test I'm doing, but it seems like the outcome of the test, it seems like a random number generator sometimes when I do the test. Kind of like when we hired help to harvest fields. One test I did, we got more money from harvesting than the helper did. And then another test I did, the helper got more money from the field than I did. So I have no idea what's going on there. But I've been thinking about doing the test of taking a field, a raw field like this. Of course, okay, eliminate the plowing that I've done. So basically I would just take the raw field, seed it, harvest it, see what the yield is. And then maybe start again by doing, just plow the field and then seed it and do the harvest and see what the yield is, and so on and so forth. Kind of see how much yield each process brings. So I mean, if plowing the field only adds like 5% yield, you can ask yourself, is it worth it to plow, spend that time to plow the field just to get an extra 5% yield on it, or does it add like 15%? It's not really cut and clear on the processes of the fields, and I hate to compare this game to Farming Simulator, but at least in Farming Simulator you can see, because they tell you how much it is. I don't know if anyone's ever done the test in Farming Simulator, but in Farming Simulator it'll tell you, like, if you plow the, if the field needs plowed and you don't plow it, you lose like 15%. Cultivating isn't a thing, and well, you can cultivate in Farming Simulator, but that's not a requirement because, well, anywho, but you can. That's my point. In Farmers Dynasty, we really don't. I don't know if anyone's ever. I'm pretty sure someone's done the test, but I haven't seen it, so I don't know the percentage of a yield lost by not plowing, cultivating, or spreading manure or fertilizer on the field. Like I said, that video would take quite a while to do. Maybe I could, record it and do it like 2 separate episodes. I'll have to see if I can get time to do that at some point. The question is, can I get time? Because spring is arriving where I live, so I'm going to be going outside a little bit more often than I have been. This tractor does handle very well with this plow on it. It's a slight improvement compared to the 145 horse. Like I said, though, this tractor mainly will just plow and probably handle the trailers. I still will seed and cultivate with the other tractors, because I would assume that they would use less fuel, but I don't know if that's a thing or not. But that's what we're sticking to. But today I kind of felt like doing a job for someone else instead of plowing our own fields. Like I said, I'm in no rush to, get my fields turned over. Even though we dropped below $4 million because, we had to buy this tractor. And, of course, we just bought some birds. But the birds will slowly bring us some money. I mean, very slowly. As we saw, the eggs don't really... You can sell them at John's store, but they're really not worth that much. So now we'll just have to keep an eye on when we wake up in the morning. That's when you'll find out if Ronnie the rooster has fertilized any eggs. It'll just say, yeah, you sold some hens for so much. Unless your coop is not full of... So, I mean, if you just bought one hen and bought one rooster, then yes, any hens born will stay in the hen house until you reach the max of 20. And really, like I said, I'm not really sure I know what the pigeons are for, other than stealing your seed, I guess. That's what they're really here for. Yeah, so I'm not really sure. So, I mean, yeah, the birdhouse has been there for a while, so I don't know if that was their plan all along to put pigeons up there. I'm looking at this field trying to see by the lines, and last time I plowed this field, if I did it with the Jack Bear or did I do it with this plow here, don't know. The one thing I do need to ask the devs, though, because was it back in the February update, they kind of said they were going to put a roadmap out for us, and they haven't quite done that yet. So maybe I'll go ahead and make a post in there and ask, is there any plans for a roadmap, or is this going to be updates of surprises? Because if you saw my closed beta videos, there was nothing in there about birds, and all of a sudden they released 0.997. I'm like, all right, so this is the beta release. I'm like, wait a minute, there's birds in here? But I also would like to ask them a question like, well, if you have a wife that collects eggs, how is a rooster supposed to fertilize any eggs that are left over? Because, I mean, if one thing for sure my wife will do, unless it rains, then I don't think she collects it when it rains. So when it rains, I might get some hens the next day. I was just thinking, it'd be nice to have in Farmers Dynasty. Of course, first of all, it'd be really nice if we could do mods. But you can imagine using like horseplay in Farmers Dynasty. Getting pretty close to finishing up this job. And the evening hours are starting to come in, as you can tell by the length of the shadows on the ground. Now the one thing I do have to remember, because I almost kind of forgot, the fields out on the east side, those are already planted. Need to get over there and spread some Fur X over there, I think. Since it's such a long drive, I don't plan on using any of the manure and just regular fertilizer. We'll just make a trip over there and spray some Fur X over there. I thought I did that already, but I was checking the map out. And no, I have not. So I need to remind myself to fertilize those fields over there before they start growing, because we don't want to destroy our crops. And funny enough, when I took this job, I did not look to see how much we were getting paid. Not like it matters. But I have no idea. I just said, there's a job for plowing. Let's go do that today. She probably said $5 and I would have just accepted it. They still show that on there, huh? So yes, when you pass under the arrow of the field, it'll tell you what job it's for. That used to be a bug when the game first came out. As long as you just drove underneath the arrow, it actually said job complete. I think that was for like about the first couple weeks the game was out. Yeah, you'd be plowing along, you get like 10% of the field done, and as long as you drove underneath the arrow, it would just go dung, job complete. And I was like, oh, we only have to do like, because I used to plow from one side of the field to the other, just go from one side to the other, so I would be like halfway done and it says job complete. I'm like, oh, so we only got to do half the field? Alright. But nope, now you definitely have to get 96, 97% of the field done. Which we must be pretty close. Yeah, we're 93%. Then we'll go take our payment from Zoe, head back to the farm. Yeah, so I'm hoping in the next, in a patch update or next update, that the goose, or the geese, and the ducks actually go out to the lake and swim around. Probably won't happen. Just that was confusing, because when I read the patch notes, it said the geese and the ducks will go into the barn at night. I never see them come out of the barn, so all done. All done. You know what? I'll finish. You know, let's be nice, farmers, and actually finish the entire field. It's just a couple strips. Our tractor's starting to get all dirty. I mean, if we're going to do a job, let's do it right here. Yeah, so one thing I probably should also check out, but like I said, you know, I didn't see it in the patch notes, is I I'd also like to hopefully see that seed drill and cultivator hook up together. I mean, if they did that, that'd be fantastic, because that would eliminate one job. I don't want to say eliminate a job you have to do in the field, but it'll definitely help out quite a bit, because that's the way it was made to be. I did check up online on that equipment, and that equipment you can hook up together. This is our field over here, so there's no crops out, so I'm not going to lose any social points. Who left this crop here? I'm coming, Zoe. Well, that's a good payment. 2,600 and 5,200 social points. Christoph, Penelope. You guys want a green wall? How about that? Oh, she does not look happy about it. That does look better. And they're all staring at it like, what are you doing? I'm leaving. That's what I'm doing. I'm leaving. Going back home. Really, dude? Got any scratches on there? Hopefully he didn't bend any of my spades. I'd be pretty upset. Alright, let's head back to the farm. Park this up nowhere near a building. I don't know if that's what was causing my tractor and plow to get stuck up in the air. I wonder if I can paint the buildings in the square. I'm gonna say no. Dude, where did you come from? Maybe it's Marty McFly and he came from the future or the past. A whole bunch of people fishing down there. Let's go take a look at all these people. If I don't get turned around, which I did. I am friends with none of these people. None of them. So at least they got different color shirts, pants. So he's yawning. They're yawning. It's getting late in the evening. It does say you can see them. I thought it said you can see them like eat. Was that one of the things that they did? I was like, I didn't know they ate to begin with, but whatever. Train coming? Nah. We did that test once before. The train just goes right through you. And every time I pass this field, I keep saying this is a field that I just need to buy because it's right next to all of our fields. But I like to leave this, some fields open so we can do some jobs once in a while. Gotta be careful. There is grass there. Yeah, we got a lot of fields to get to work on. I could just, like I said, hire help and get a lot of these fields done. I shouldn't have a problem hiring people to plow and cultivate and seed. It's the harvesting that I have an issue with. Feels kind of weird coming home now and seeing these buildings different colors now. Alright, we're going to park this guy in our parking lot. Can I see him through there? Not really. Alright, you guys, you gals all set for the evening? Come on, shake that booty. Shake it. Shake the booty. There you go. I will say the animations on the geese and the ducks are pretty good. I mean, they could have just made it so their heads move a little bit here and there, but they did the tails and everything. As for these guys, I really don't know what they do. Is my farmer any more athletic? No, I still can't. Not as good as Farmer's Farming Sim. And since it's only April 12th, I'm going to have to wait a while before we get apples. But we do have the scarecrow here. Oh, melons. I wonder how our melons are coming along. I mean, we're slow to progress on this series because, you know, I do one episode by a day, usually. So it's going to take a while. Yeah, then we'll have to plant some paprika, but we're doing the melons just so my wife can make melon pie. Yeah, we'll just turn that on. Rex. Rex is running up and down the street. My wife's in bed already? Oh wow, it is 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. Rex will find his way around to us at some point. Yeah, it would be really cool to come out and see like your geese and ducks like swimming around the almost so-called a pond. Let's grab a seat here and rest on up. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. It was pretty much just us plowing the field for Zoe. Kind of relaxing afternoon. I mean, I forgot what we did in the morning. It's been a while since I recorded a day on the farm. I forgot what we did, but I think we plowed a field and watched traffic. I think that's what we did. But anyways, that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on the Day on the Farm. But until then, have a good one.